Hey, welcome back. I'm Laura from Lorelei Ink, and today we're working in my Kraft journal, art journal. I've had this for quite a while. I just want to smell a little invigorating with some essential oils here. I've been working in this journal for a little while now. I've had this journal for over 2 years. I bought it at Walmart. It is still there. And I wanted it to be a lot about paint. Just paint and color blending and getting a really pretty color palette. I originally started with the primary colors, then went with red and yellow, then yellow and blue, and then blue and red, and then this is secondary colors, purple, green, and orange, and then so on and so forth. I don't really like secondary colors mixed together. They actually do make mud, but it was a process. So, and then this page, I don't like it, but I can always cover it up later. But what I was doing was an every single page painting. So on this spread, I decided to glue 2 pages together, and I'll do it for the rest of the book because it wouldn't close right or anything like that. But at the same time, that doesn't matter to me. So this is gessoed, and this is 2 pieces of paper glued together. This is 1 page, so you'll see how wet this gets. Now I wanted to work with, let me back up. So when I'm at this desk, this is my new setup compared to a regular desk filled with stuff on demand. This desk is very, okay, I have my everyday stuff, and then if I want to use something, I have to go and get it and pull it out from its storage. So I wanted to keep this book really consistent with paint. So I picked out some paints, and I really like these colors. So, and then I picked out acrylic ink, which isn't paint, but I want to just pull a little farther away. If I get stuck with just using these, it's literally just blending colors on a page. And that's cool, but it's not everything that a book needs. A book can do so much more. And then I wanted to pick out an item that I don't really use a lot of, which are my gelatos. And then I also have my art crayons, which I love these so much better, but these are harder to find. Gelatos are just really hard to work with. You can't really use them with journaling because you cannot write over top of them. These, I believe you can write over top of. I'll have to experiment with that. So I have to put these off to the side because my desk only holds so much. And I have my little tea box of extra bits and pieces that I might add. I didn't want this journal to go too far into using everything and anything. I wanted it to focus on the paint, but we'll see where it goes. I might add 1 or 2 pieces, but not do a full collage page. I have here my brayer page in my first book. I wanted to dedicate 1 book to showcasing the color palettes, supplies, brands with Notes ink. And some of these palettes are in here. I'll date and write a little bit about them. Others are from different pages, and different pages will be just in a different form. So anything in this page will be this way, and everything else will be in a different way. So this book, I'll call it my circle book in this as a reference. A lot of different colors, a lot of different palettes and tones and blending and stuff. And I usually use gesso on every single one. So, but I have a brayer page, and I can eventually rip this out and use it for collage. So, and I might end up using another page for brayer. So this is just a cheapo sketch book. I bought it, wanted to sketch in it, and I don't like traveling with rings. And I was like, I'll just turn it into my color book. So this is clear gessoed, and then this is 2 pages. So let's begin. I have a dedicated yogurt jar to my acrylic brushes. If you do more than 1 medium of paint, like oil, watercolor, or acrylic, I keep my brushes separated so that if I don't necessarily get them super clean, it doesn't matter too much if acrylic is with acrylic and watercolor is with watercolor. I see that I didn't use, okay, I didn't use gesso on everything. So that'll be a cool kind of texture. Well, I didn't want to do that, but that's fine. A brayer is very useful for making what I call imperfect marks, organic marks. You're adding a natural blend that you naturally could not do. I want to not do too much blending with the yellow. I want it to really be its own color. I wanted, because I picked these two first, because I wanted to be able to blend them together, and then I wanted a color to shine through, which is this yellow. And if, like acrylic paint, if you dry the layers, they will not blend then. With watercolor, obviously, it would blend again if you reactivated it, so. And I have like a stool that I usually use if I want to sit, or I'll stand to see the whole page. I noticed if I got too comfortable at my desk, I was more picky with how things looked. So I was like, nope, gotta change this up a little bit. And I'm glad I did, because I don't take as much time deciding on something. But then this is a very relaxed style of art. And I have one brush dedicated to my gesso slash like matte medium, gel medium, gloss medium. These I use for gluing bits down, collage bits. And this one's for, well, as you can see, I use it for a little bit of everything, but I usually use it for my gel medium. Just want to add a little bit of color back in here. Don't ever throw a paintbrush away. Like when this one gets all dingy and stuff, like it's on its way out. I probably just need to clean it and reshape it, and it'd be okay again. But don't ever get rid of any of your brushes, because how they shaped in an organic fashion can be a good texture thing to have later. If you don't know how to add, it's like the angle of the brush, it just makes different marks. It's interesting. And technically you can't go and buy that brush. You morphed it to that shape. So it's very unique to you. And I want to try to work really hard on not covering the whole page. Okay, so I can't dry this because my heat tool is really annoying. So I'm going to go in here with some gelatos. Some of these I have two colors of because I bought a pack, and then I bought single ones, and then I just bought a pack because it was on sale and ended up with multiple. Yeah, gelatos are more for like card making, and I don't even know. Very crafty tool and product. And it's water soluble, so if you add water to it, it like smears all over the place. Let's get in a yellow color here. Now, because there's wet stuff on this page, you have to be super careful on using colors that aren't gonna mud. So far I'm safe because I'm using all pretty warm toned colors. If you would go in here with a purple, you have to keep it away from the yellow. So, and a green can make this blue. So be super careful. That's why it's nice to keep safe your tools sometimes. I think I'm just gonna go. Be the new thing that I really enjoy using in this journal. I don't know yet. So this is gonna get a little messy here. Why not? I feel like I need to get messy. I just need water on this. So Tim Holtz has like this really cool brush, and I totally want it, but I figured out how to do it with like a really cheaper brush, like really cheapy brush. More messy because it's not as controlled, but I really like it. So I'll try it. Sorry. Find a way to make it good enough, not more. Need more. So I like that, and it's gonna dry pretty sheer. Should I go with this? I'm gonna let this dry and I'll come back since I don't have my heat tool. Okay, so I didn't want to chat for a little bit because how I'm filming and stuff, my family is running through like a crazy people. I had no idea that this page would turn into something like this. I really like it, but I just kind of rushed myself here because I want this page to be done. Don't rush yourselves, because now I have to like fix it, and I may or may not remember that I had to fix this. So I'm gonna, this gesso is like really thick, so it's crappy in a way. So I'm just gonna cover it up, and my heat tool started to work again, so I kind of jumped back into filming quick before this busy day continues. So I think you grabbed it and you're like, oops, sorry. Yeah, take some of that off. Put it there. Yeah, so this gesso is kind of crappy, but it's okay. So let me dry this. It's like just so hot that what is here is what we have. And this is still wet. I wasn't going to stand here and dry it and dry it and dry it. I was like, it can dry because I want to keep it the way it is. I'm going to go in here with, yeah, let yourself be. Okay, so that, it went off the page. I don't really mind. And I'm using my green masking tape here. I really like this. If I want to add a different color, I'll just add some more pieces around here. And I kind of like morph them in a little bit with like this one part was a super sheer wash of orange. And then I went in with a little bit too heavy of a pink and it just didn't like it. So I do like it though. Like, it's not perfect by any means, but sometimes you just gotta let yourself be. That orange back. I can mess with this page for hours and it not be done, but I really do like it. I really enjoy playing with the gelatos. I might do less paint and more gelato next page. This, I really wanted to use it because I saw it and I grabbed it, and I probably didn't really need it for this page. But hey, I used like 4 drops, so it's not like I used the whole bottle and I didn't enjoy it. So I still really like that, but you can tell that I added so many layers around it. Oh, I didn't do that. I'm gonna leave it. Hi. And this, like, I used with a watercolor brush and worked it into some speckles. My daughter's right here. If you hear the little chitter chatter. And I used the Uniball Broad, which is a waterproof gel pen, but I guess you have to let it sit for a while first. So, I don't know. She loves these stupid crayons, so I have to keep them away from her. No, not yours. You'll put them on your face again. Yeah, you can take that. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little different kind of a journal with me. I really enjoyed it. This is definitely more than I expected, but I really do like it. The paint is really not shining in this, but at the same time, it's okay. I'm still very new. This is like the first book I have of this type, so I'm still learning, and I hope I inspired you or showed you some skills or tools you can use for your own creative processes. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!